Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Pinches it off him. And we expected better, and so did he. Gullit aimed beyond the defence. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Neymar. Seedorf. Yaya Toure. Barcelona finding their passes. Neymar. Ronaldinho. And he's picked it up out wide. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. And here's Lautaro Martinez. It's a good ball out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pelé! Pelé! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, important interception. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And it's made it. It's Pelé! Just too much. Fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Messi. Van Basten. Pelé. Neymar carries the ball down the right. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. He's cut it out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf. Martinez. Oh, no joy this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Seedorf. Here it is, crossed in. It's a goal kick. Back into the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten, and it's Gullit. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been slung wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Crossed in early. There's the shot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mateus! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That is a great pick out. That's been cut out, well played. Zanetti. And it's Gullit. Mateus. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And this is Van Basten. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit. And it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Seedorf. Pelé. Knocks it into space. It's a really well-measured ball. Goes for the shot!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Ronaldinho, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 30, el dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo
Ibrahimovic! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mateus. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit. And Mateus. Zanetti. And this is Raul. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mateus, just about up to 75 minutes. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. And that has put paid to that. Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Mateus. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos could try cutting in. Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Ibrahimovic! Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Dembele. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Messi. 2 minutes to be added on. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A heavy challenge. That has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Swings, he gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Neymar. And this is Dembele. Just eases him off the ball. Bullet.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gullit. Pele. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Iniesta. And it's Gullit. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pirlo with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ronaldo, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way.
Can he finish? Goal! There is the breakthrough!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first shoots! Pull it. Rui Costa. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Neymar. Neymar! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Pull it. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! Out to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Back into the middle. That has been slung wide. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. No way through, so back it comes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in plenty of space here. That has not gone well. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And this is Gullit. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, what has happened? Big chance! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rui Costa, can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Very nicely done. He's got away. And this great chance! He scored! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rui Costa. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. And here's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Now can he find a finish? And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos has it out wide. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cafu. It's Rui Costa. Oh, that's superb. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The match was 29,514.
Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now hit header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot!
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Pirlo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Opts for safety. Now he's off and running. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar. Number 5, Pullet.
That is some save from Kahn.
Rui Costa. Coming on the field, number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 14, Soboslai. Number 7, Bale. Substitution in progress.
Chance! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Messi. Ibrahimovic. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Forlan. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! Baresi attempts a clearance. And this is Forlan. Oh, takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's a mighty effort! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Ibrahimovic chasing after it. That's at the end. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting...
And Ribéry! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's burst through! Shot a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. A header! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Bullet. And it's Vitinha. Crunching tackle. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kayserispor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Pele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's a fine challenge. Kayserispor have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf gets into a good position. Can he get on the end of it? Real chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yamal. Now it's Haaland. And no, that was never going to make it. Yamal. Ribéry. And the shot! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Gullit. And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot! Balde. Donadoni. And it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. Pirlo. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Decent chance! It's in! That was a given, it always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Good pressure, determined, intense. And it's Gullit. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Yamal. Now it's Haaland. That is ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. And this is Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Gullit.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Now it's Vitinha. That was good alertness. Now it's Seedorf. He's picked his way through. He has a look up. He rises! And it's there! Again, in a trice. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
And we
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
And that's the start of another 45
Number 13,
minutes.
Erling Haaland.
Yamal.
Number 25,
And this is Messi.
coming on the field.
Oh, that's wonderful
number
alertness.
14, Messi.
Pirlo
Number
is the
9,
team's great visionary.
Batistuta. Number 19,
Koundé.
Eteboussal.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he finish? Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Kayserispor are looking to go forward now. Shot, surely! Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Vitinha. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Seedorf. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Yamal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pele. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead. And Messi! He has done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So is this the start of a comeback? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi! He's got a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
On the field is
this is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. Neymar. And he plays one through. And he's certainly onside here. Picked out brilliantly. Conte, can he spark a counter here? That's a good ball out wide. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within Messi! And it's Koundé. It's come backwards here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely aimed pass. Spread out to the left. Played in. He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Balde. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Valde.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. Neymar. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Can he get it through? Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. Neymar. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Kante. And he's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. Rijkaard! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And that's it. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive...
Could be danger here! Seedorf tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira played back in. Tonali, that's a sharp pass. Nicely spread, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz. Vieira. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Crosses it into the... Oh, what a climb! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Seedorf. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Batistuta. Oh, cracking. Eto'o! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He is through here! And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Wits! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kaká. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tonali. And this is Eto'o. Wits! Great vision. He has a look up. Kaká. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. That is good alertness. Tonali. Looking to play him in. Gilberto Silva. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Kaká. Knocks it out wide. Now the cross. Brilliantly cut out. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Kaká. Now he's got space here. Piqué. He won't be happy with that one. It's a throw-in. Wits. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Wits, and he's away. Oh, what a ball! Played towards the front line, and he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. David Villa chasing after it. Eto'o. Wits. Chance! It's loose. Big chance! Kaká. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Spread it left. He's found a way through. Cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Eto'o. And it's been played through. Oh, sweet. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Pull it. Vieira gets into some mighty effort against the crossbar. Good ball, good take. In again. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Showing good feet. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Adams. Defending was strong and firm. Picked out and pull it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vieira! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's oh, smashing header! Tonali, and it's Wirtz. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos, and this is Gullit. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance here to counter. Wirtz is onto this. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great chance! He's scored! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to the...
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And that is goal number 20.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you...
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Gullit running with the ball. Cafu, and it's Vieira, played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Caught offside that time. Chiellini, and it's Marquinhos. Messi. Now it's Drogba. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Baresi. So what can they make of this? Gullit. Now it's Pelé. Gullit. Pelé. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. And he's been shifted off it. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball for Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Drogba. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Great vision. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Poland looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Gets a good foot in there. Brahim Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through, and this is Gullit. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. And that is wildly off target. Lahm. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Busquets, and that interception was most necessary. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Busquets is always looking to break lines. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Vieira. Out to the right. Cafu plays it in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Baresi. Busquets. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Takes aim and crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that was vital. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
He's one-on-one, surely! No way through. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Tries to pass it through. Cross from Cafu. Decent chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. There was to be only one, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Threads one in. That's good play. And it's Tonali. Kaka tries to play it through. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Dembele. Cafu swings in across. That has been knocked clear. And he's in on... And Salah! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Palmer. Yaya Toure. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Palmer. Now it's Hazard. That's an imaginative pass. Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though.
Big chance! Goal! And once more we are all square, you score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails, most definitely.
Great chance! Goal! Santos! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. Vieira. And it's Vieira. He can run onto that. Now this could be a chance. Ibrahimovic! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found a way through. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he welcomes it in. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Palmer. And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's tidy. Solar, shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Hazard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball. And a shot! De Jong. Tonali. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zola. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And it's played in. And he's straight offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Solar. Oh, that was vital. De Jong. And it's Azar. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Tries to pass it through. Quick look, then plays it in. Bellingham. De Jong. Dembele. Bellingham. Azar. And he's there to make the challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been caught on it! And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bellingham. He's played it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got a throw in.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 5, camisa 20, camisa
Intercepts
80.
the throw, that's well read. And he's gone long.
Para a entrada de camisa 75, camisa 17.
Seedorf,
camisa
he's got away.
25.
Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
De Jong gets over and intercepts. Grealish, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he was alert to it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking here to chip it through. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Seedorf has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Messi. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Pelé receives it in a wide position. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Gullit. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Vieira. And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Pele.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Simons. Seedorf. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Grealish. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Simons. Simons. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.